at the turn of the century in a farman given to the Jamaat in Manjawari, India, our beloved Hazrat Mowlana Sultan Muhammad Shah alayhi wasalam evoked a very beautiful and moving image when he gave the Jamaat the blessing that just as they were at that moment tightly clustered around him, so too would they be, inshallah, close to him and under his care and protection in the hereafter. Khudawind, having you in our midst these past few days has been a foretaste of the fulfillment of that wonderful promise. In your presence, we have been embraced by your love. We have felt comforted, nurtured, and protected. To commemorate this very special time and the deepest emotions which Khudawind's presence evokes in us, your murids, we have a small gift. It is a piece of symbolic art which we respectfully offer to you, our beloved Hazar Imam, from all your institutions in the United Kingdom jurisdiction, as a token of our heartfelt and everlasting affection and gratitude. We have given to this piece of art the name MISHKAT-AN-NOOR, which means the niche of light. The design of this gift draws its inspiration from the verses of light in the Quran, most especially the Ayat An-Noor. Khudawand, we present this piece to you not as an object, but as a diverse metaphor, a symbol which yields many levels of meaning. The physical piece results from the creative talent of the artist Karl Schlaminger. The meaning we ascribe to it is ours, and we ask leave to share it with you. The Mishkat-An-Noor symbolizes first the Noor-e-Imama, manifesting itself as represented by the olive oil lamps as guidance, compassion, love, mercy, truth. The light is universal, neither of the east nor of the west, and it continues in perpetuity, light upon light. The Mishkat-An-Noor is symbolic also of the spiritual reawakening, the inner illumination of the murid, who during these past few days has been touched by the Noor-e-Imama, which has lit the many dormant lamps of the murid's inner life. The olive lamps of hope, happiness, love, peace, understanding, brotherhood, burn in unison, a chorus of joy and a celebration of light. Khudawand, the flames are strong. They have been lit for the Murshid. They burn bright with our love for him. Khudawand, with these emotions and these interpretations, which are embodied in the Mishkat-An-Noor, we express our hope that you will accept it as a keepsake of this most memorable Padhramani.
President Sajidina, leaders of the Jamaat, before I say things which are important, I would like to remind you of the speech before dinner and ask you to make sure that there are no stray lions under your tables. I was as unaware that I would speak after dinner as that ill-fated lion. This is a particularly happy Padhramani for me, and a particularly happy visit. And I want to tell you why these feelings are so strong in me at this time. I think during the past years, the leaders of the Jamaat, here in the United Kingdom, elsewhere, have been aware of my concerns, my sense of change in the world in which we are living. You have experienced change, and recently, not very happy change, particularly in the economy of the United Kingdom. But there is world change. And the role of the Imam of the time, amongst others, is to guide the murids to live in their time, hopefully ahead of their time, prepare future generations to live well in the world as it will be when they grow up. And I have been concerned about the way our institutions anticipate change. I have mentioned many times to you recently the issue of the meritocratic environment in which today, much more in the future, your children will be living. Meritocracy doesn't apply only to the individual. Meritocracy applies to institutions, to countries. I have been concerned at whether our institutions would themselves become meritocratic. And if they were going to become meritocratic, how was that going to occur? The answer is you in front of me this evening. It is your work, your affection, your commitment, your knowledge, your education, your wisdom, which is enabling our institutions to harness the best of what is in the Jamaat and to prepare the Jamaat for the future. And therefore my happiness is seeing you this evening, is seeing the way in which I understand and perceive leadership carrying forward our institutions and our Jamaat in the decades ahead. I hope that as time goes by, you will be more and more demanding upon yourselves, upon your institutions, more and more eager to bring competence and knowledge and wisdom and understanding from generation after generation into these institutions. And I'm well aware that the internal institutions of the Jamaat are not publicly seen. Those that work outside are very publicly seen. But those that work inside are not publicly seen. You see them, I see them. My happiness is to watch their work, not just those that work outside the Jamaat. And in saying this evening, I want you, I hope, to understand that my perception is just as strong, indeed a great deal stronger, in terms of the way in which the institutions of the Jamaat develop and serve. And I am in great admiration for the work that you have done and are doing. I think our Jamaat is extremely fortunate to have the leadership that they have. And I wanted to share these thoughts with you this evening, because it will explain to you why I am so happy during this Padhramani. Because I see in front of me the process which I believe will enable the Jamaat to grow, inshallah, from strength to strength, even in adversity, in various parts of the world. Let me now say how touched I am by this magnificent gift. I don't know whether you know who Karl Schlemminger is. He is a very talented artist who understands the symbolism of Shias. He worked on a number of aspects of the Ismaili Center. His name actually, I don't think, is even attached to some of the wonderful things he has done for us. But that you had the kindness, the wisdom, the thoughtfulness to go back to Karl Schlemminger and to ask for this magnificent work of art to be prepared for me this evening fills me with joy. I will take this back to my home, and it will be in my home. And the candles will be lit. And the candles will be lit. So it will be light upon light in my home through the symbolism of this gesture. And I want to tell you again how touched I am by this magnificent art its symbolism, and how happy I will be to have it in my home. This has been a very happy Padhramani. It is not finished. I know there is more happiness ahead. And I would simply say that yes, it's been a long time since I visited the UK for a Padhramani. President Shafiq said 15 years. If it really has been 15 years, I'm not quite at 1 day for every year of absence. Maybe next time if it is 15 years, it'll be 2 weeks of presence here, not 10 days. But I don't think it will be 15 years. I'm very, very happy. Thanks to you. Thank you.